Welcome to another episode of It's Not Just Football. It's episode 2. We back by popular demand, man. And I'm your host, Marco Itene, and I'm here with my brother, my friend, my homie,
That's right.
Markz, Zilla, Svebendini. For you people who are international, he's a run-around guy. But yeah, dog, like, welcome to the show, bro.
I'm a good guy.
That's what it means.
I'm a good guy.
That's what it means.
Properly, yeah.
Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, bro.
How are you?
No, I'm all good. How are you?
Properly dark and lovely.
I'll wait. Based on the shirt that's hanging behind you.
That's right.
I want to talk about
Red is the color. That's why I'm having me some of the red things around me. You know what
yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
guys got a red card.
Yeah, and we properly got clubbed by young boys.
Yeah, Bafana.
I'll give it to them. They did numbers
Really?
on us, but yeah,
That's so sportsmanlike, bro.
it's just
I don't really see that from Man United supporters.
it's football. You know, you can't be taking this as if it's a personal attack or something.
It is a
It's just-
personal attack.
It's football.
Your team lost.
Yeah, it's round. By the way. We won today. That's something.
What was the score actually today?
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, Liverpool won yesterday. We beat
Yeah, I actually,
Crystal Palace. That
I
was a
watched.
good
I watched
goal.
the game yesterday, and I think Sadio Mane and Mo Salah.
He finally reached his 100.
They
goal.
just
Shout out to Sadio Mane.
Salah sitting on 99. You know what I'm saying? I'll give
The
it to them.
Africans are shining out
Yeah,
here,
no,
bro.
that's
I
what's
like
up,
that.
brother.
I like
That's
that.
what's up,
I
yeah.
like that. So yeah, you guys lost in the Champions League, right? Against Young Boys.
So now you have to rub that in again.
yeah, I want to. I
Okay.
want to. Banter.
I'm gonna put it-
Banter.
I'm gonna put it out there. You know what I'm saying? We lost to young boys.
Yeah.
It was not nice.
It
But
was
guess
nice
what?
for a lot of people.
Life goes on. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Yeah.
We got to come back from
People say that we can't perform without Ronaldo in the team. You clearly saw.
But
we won.
actually, I'm a Juve fan also.
Yeah,
But
same.
we're not doing so good in the league. It's just
Our start is bad. That's
Yeah,
that's
you know what I'm
terrible.
saying.
That's very terrible.
so now with Menu is doing good in the league. But Champions League, yeah, we started off in a bad foot, I would say. But
For you guys, but for the other people, we started on the right foot. But anyways, but that's not what the show is about today.
All right.
Today, I want to talk about football in connection with media
yeah,
and fashion.
That's
But
right.
firstly, fashion, because I see you looking all fresh and all that.
yeah, I had to have me some Mamba jersey on me.
Mamba, Black
all
Mamba.
time fave.
R.I.P. to Kobe, man.
Yeah.
But real talk, man. The fashion side of it. When I think about football and fashion,
Yeah.
I always think about the first. I know last week we spoke about the beginning and influence, but this week, like I said, is about fashion, media, football, and
Music, baby.
yeah,
Music, yeah.
That's where fashion and media can also play a part in all this. So
Yeah.
when I talk about all these things that I'm complimenting football with, like fashionably, I think about when I started wearing my first pair of football boots. I think
So
about
what were your first pair of soccer boots?
my first pair.
And the color and everything.
First pair, people wouldn't know the brand, but
Yeah. Don't tell me it was Cranbrix. Hell no.
it was what?
Cranbrix.
No.
Hell no.
Close enough.
Patrick.
Docs. Doc.
Those heavy
Chevrolet.
whatever- yeah.
Bro. I got the red ones. And the nice thing about Docs, they had a football on it, and then it's like someone is shooting it, so it's like fire was behind. So you know what I did with those boots? They were red. I took off the football sign on it, and then I took a razor and I cut it so that it can look like a Nike sign. So
Are you for real, dog?
dog. So when I was out here, people didn't care if it was original or not, but they saw the color, and the color was red, and they were like, damn, man.
Okay, so now with me, it's not actually about what you were wearing. It's about what you would do with whatever it is that you're wearing.
Dog, I don't care
Yeah.
what I do with it.
Yeah.
I'm wearing red boots, man. I'm supposed to be the dopest player on the team, bro.
That's right. Looking flashy.
What were you wearing, bro?
Okay, so I think my first pair of soccer boots was
Yeah.
the plain old Argentina, Adidas Argentina. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever I think about Argentinas, I think about the referees. But dog, those are old, bro.
I mean,
Argentinas, dog,
they were soccer
they
boots.
were fire.
Yeah,
They were fire.
they weren't fire.
They were the in thing.
They were
back
too
then.
dull. You know what I'm saying? But that was the first pair, and
Yeah.
I think the second pair, I had this nice looking silver Nikes. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I got the pleasure of trading those off with a friend with the R9s.
R9, you
The
got
blue
R9.
ones with the stripes and stuff.
dog.
Yeah, I got the pleasure of playing with the R9s because I had to
There
trade
were
them.
there were two guys in my school on my football team.
Yeah.
They both had R9s. The first guy in our team to have it was a guy called Sbongiseni. Yo, he came through with those R9s, and he had this smile on his face, like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like yo,
Like
guys,
a superstar, a real superstar.
bruh. It's like we're like break time, we playing, right? So your parents will always be like, don't play with your school shoes, eh?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he listened to his parents and he came through break time with his R9 boots, and he had this smile on his face, like,
Looking flashy and all that
today
stuff.
guys we're playing, and then he
Yeah.
pulled out those boots and we were like, oh shit, you got the R9s.
Yeah.
And then our other friend, the other teammate in our team, Lumkile, he was quite reserved at first when you saw our homies with those R9. But then the following week, Lumkile put it around his neck and he's holding these R9s, and we're like,
Oh shit.
so yeah, they're like, yo, the R9s that you got, bruh, are the same ones that my homies were. I'm jealous
I think
about that thing.
That's when we got to realize that fashion actually has influence on football.
Because
what I'm saying?
like people see footballers as just kicking a ball, running around, but it does make a lot of difference when you see what they're wearing.
Yeah.
Because what you see them wearing on the pitch is the same thing you want to wear now, like when you also on the pitch.
Yeah,
So now,
yeah.
like, I started noticing later on in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, they started making indoor boots. And indoor boots
for indoor soccer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now with those indoor boots, you can also wear them as like a normal
Casual
yes
stuff. Yeah.
so that's
yeah.
what they did, and I was like, damn, like we can rock these as sneakers too. So now, like, the thing that they are wearing on the pitch is something that you are wearing.
You can take it off the pitch. Yeah.
And oh, bro, like that started my love actually for Nike,
Yeah. And
Nike shoes, Nike boots, all that.
I think I also got the privilege to wear the blue ones.
You wore blue ones?
Yeah, I had the blue ones.
Mercurial Vapors.
Yeah.
R9s.
2003. Yeah.
See, you were wearing in 2003. That
That's
means
right.
that the previous year
The
was a World Cup,
World
the
Cup,
2002.
And then 2003, I actually got to
Bruh.
own a pair of the blue ones.
Those things look so luminescent. I don't know if I'm using the word.
They were so
the bright,
bright
man. The
and-
bright.
You know, every time I rocked them, I felt like, you know what, I'm a superstar.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
dog.
saying? I would do whatever
I'm
it is that I wanna
jealous,
do
bro. I'm
with
jealous,
the ball.
bro.
Yeah, it was.
But,
they give you like that feeling. You can do whatever it is that you want to do
Yeah.
with the ball.
Yeah.
Because I'm wearing a
Flashy
thing.
things,
and
bro.
you will always try to imitate the owner
Yes.
of the brand. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Yeah.
I like when I finally got my first proper pair. Okay, wait. My first proper pair, brand wise, was Puma. I forgot. I think it was the Puma Jomosonos, but the black ones.
The black ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got the Puma Jomosonos, and because, like I said, I like the color red. I took a Koki and I started coloring the Puma logo red so that it has a bit of a pop.
You gave it a panache.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
dog,
saying?
best believe that. But
That's
then, like,
right.
when I jumped to Nike, which is the brand I like, I'm not going to lie, I like Nike, bro, or Nike.
Who doesn't like Nike?
I thought, there's other people. People don't like Nike. Okay, they do like it, but then they feel as if because their favorite footballer was wearing Adidas or Puma, they're like, you know what? I'm not gonna go on that as much as
You see, now that's one of the influences fashion has.
Yes.
In football,
Yes.
Most of David Beckham fans they like Adidas
Facts.
for well-known reasons. That Beckham was an Adidas guy. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
when he first came through with those white Predators.
oh my gosh.
I don't want to lie to you. I liked those so much.
It
bruh.
matched his socks. So it looked
Yeah.
like he was wearing socks on the
Socks on the
pitch.
pitch,
I'm
yeah.
like, and they're still not getting dirty. I'm like, man, David Beckham
And
did
with,
the things,
with
bro.
the whole thing they did with the
Yeah.
with the laces and
Yeah,
stuff,
they also had this
ridiculous.
lip, the lip of the shoe.
It
know,
went over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, man. Beckham
Yeah.
started some real things. I remember my brother doing that with his first pair of boots. He bought the same docs like me. So you see where I cut the logo,
The
so
logo, yeah.
to make it Nike. Like my brother removed it and he drew Adidas signs and then
Oh shit!
he pulled over the lip. So he can hang in front,
Yeah.
so it can look like the David Beckham thing.
No, that's a real.
Bruh,
that's a real fan. That's
that
a real
was silly
follower, you
dope.
know
So
what I'm
like,
saying?
you see, with players bringing in their own identities with the boots they were wearing,
Yeah.
it also now translated into them modeling for it, and that's where like the fashion now meets media. Player meets media meets fashion.
It
So now
needs music. You know what I'm saying?
with the music side,
Yeah.
I'm a come to that.
Yeah,
But now,
yeah.
like when they did the magazine, the fashion thing. First, remember there were these unknown models that used to wear the team's what you call shirt and all that.
Yeah.
So now the
You
moment
get the unveiling
Yeah.
stuff and all
the
that,
moment they brought Beckham into the fashion industry,
I mean-
like he made football jerseys look cool again.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that's where now like they moved into magazines and all that. You remember reading the Kickoff magazine?
Kickoff magazine.
Yeah.
That's where you would get all this stuff about players.
Dog,
yeah.
bro, like middle page. Who was one of the middle pages posters you used to put on your wall?
David Beckham,
For real?
Benny McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Benny. Yeah. I think if you were a follower of football at the
Yeah,
time and
yeah.
you never had a post of Benny McCarthy, something was wrong.
Something was wrong.
Yeah.
Something.
I
As a
think
footballer.
Benny was the best thing that we had at the time. You know
Best
what
thing
I'm saying?
since sliced bread, bro.
I mean, the only guy that we had with the gold tooth and chain.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
you mentioned music.
Yeah.
I remember the song he
did with
appeared with
TKZ, the TKZ song.
yes.
Shibobo.
Benny in the 18
Area.
area.
TKZ
in the area.
The Bafana in the area. That's right.
Shit. Nah, but I like that thing, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Tada. Like, nigga came with,
Africa.
hey, yo,
Tada.
bro. He came through with this colored accent, dog. I like that accent. That's fire, bro. Like,
I can
so
see at the
you
time
see-
he was the ish of South
Yes.
African football.
I think he was one of the youngest
The
players.
front page guy
Yeah.
on every football magazine.
Young
in South
guy,
Africa. Yeah.
front page, like you say, and he was one of our most successful players to play
I can only imagine the honeys that had to follow.
Bruh,
I would want to
Bruh.
be him
Bruh.
now. You know what I'm saying?
why do you play football?
Because
I play
I
football
love-
because these girls
I love-
must notice me.
I
bruh.
love football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I love beautiful women.
yeah.
Beautiful women follow football.
Because their boyfriends are playing it.
That's right. Yeah.
So yeah, man. Like I had this super crush on this girl in primary school, and playing as a defender, you're not gonna be noticed, bro.
Yeah.
And then I tried to move forward, midfield. I'm like, she's still not saying hello. Let me go strike. By the time I went to striker, I was already in high school. I never had contact with her anymore.
Come on.
But yeah, anyways, like with this music thing,
Yeah.
Benny was there, and I come from a French-speaking family.
That's
so
right,
now,
yeah.
like, I'm also prone to listen to French music. So like, I listen to French rap, and there's this artist Niska. He made a song. I forgot the name of it. Really, I did forget. But it says Matuidi Sharo. So now, like the footballer that he included in the song is Blaise Matuidi.
The one and only.
So yeah, you see when Blaise Matuidi does that,
Yeah,
that dance,
the celebration,
So then he did it in that music video. So now that's where football met music.
Oh shit! All this time I've been asking myself,
Yeah,
is this just a normal celebration like any other celebration that anybody can come up with?
Nah.
No, that's what's up.
Nah, man. Shout out Matwidi. Shout out Nishka.
Blaze.
Yeah, like that was a super song. Like
Yeah.
it had a vibe, and the reason why I feel that people jumped onto that was because Matwidi made an appearance. Even if you come through now in our country, there's a house or Mapiano
I
song.
mean, you see guys like Asamoah Gyan.
Yes.
He
was in music as well.
He actually he has songs.
Yeah.
He sings.
Yeah.
He performs.
And he was a dancer, a very good dancer. His celebrations, bro.
They went. I mean, that guy was
I liked watching Sunderland play in the Premier League in hopes of seeing Asamoah scoring a goal.
Celebrating.
Because he brought that.
Yeah.
He brought that to football.
So,
but like I was saying with South African side of it, there's a song, Lodge.
oh yeah, we actually played that. I think it was me and some of my niggas. We took a trip to Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
For the Vic Falls Carnival stuff. Dude, we played that for about straight 1 hour on repeat. Because at the time it
That's
was
crazy.
Like,
But there's other songs, bro.
Lodge.
Yo.
But lodge, you pass around now. You know what I'm saying?
What to launch? But yeah, dog, I like that song, though.
Yeah.
And you see, that's what I'm saying. The crossover from football to first fashion, and now
Yeah.
fashion went into what you call magazine and modeling, and then it moved
that's
to music.
media now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you look at players like David Beckham. You know what I'm saying? Beckham.
Spice Boy.
You know
He
what I'm
dated
saying?
a Spice girl.
For mere reason that he dated a Spice girl,
Yeah.
he also had to bring something to the table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I still believe that the move he made to the US,
Yeah.
it was primarily based on the fact that he had to meet the wife halfway. You know, in terms of career and stuff.
Don't you think it was halfway already? The fact that it's a football, that is currently
but
still
now-
the most watched sport on TV.
But now remember, for the wife's career, in order to accommodate that, the market is in the US. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And also Beckham to establish this image
Yeah.
of Beckham outside football.
Yes.
you know? He sort of had to find another platform, and that's
Yeah.
when he decided, you know what? Let me go to Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'll reinvent myself there, and I mean it worked out for him.
He did it very
killed it, bro.
exceptionally because
killed it.
he started appearing in adverts, and the more people started seeing footballers appearing in adverts, the more other footballers caught on.
That's right.
I think of Nike football, when the Brazilian squad was involved. So they were involved in the advert. So adverts is first media.
Yeah.
And then they included music in it. So
That's right.
They showed the Brazilian squad before.
The samba.
Yes.
Samba
so
boys, yeah.
oh,
Mashkedadia, yo, oba. Yeah, the
Yeah, so like
Mashkedada,
they did that, and how do you know these songs, bro? But
I love music.
but yeah, you see, so football, media, music, it all met up, and you know, there's more things. There's something I actually realized.
Yeah.
Now that we're speaking about music, Pharrell Williams designed.
I think he was one of the main influencers in this whole fashion football thing.
Fashion, sports as well.
Sports,
because he didn't only just touch football.
Yeah, it was like a wide range of.
But from the football side that I do know, he had a part to play in, I think, 5 football teams with designs.
I think it was Manchester.
Yes.
Juve.
Yes, he did the Juve kit.
Real
Madrid.
Madrid.
Yeah. Those other
I
ones.
forgot the other two, but
Pharrell
He
had a
was
part
all
to
over the
play in
place.
all that. And you know, I was shocked. I'm like, damn, Pharrell cares about football.
And he's one of the fashion gurus. He's into music.
Yes.
So you see now there's a link between the three.
Yes.
There's a link
The
between
fact that people see Pharrell in a sport that other people don't really watch, it made other people kind of interested. Okay, Pharrell is there. Then I fucks with
So
that.
there's this song that he did with Snoop. in Brazil. They call it beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I just want you to know. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? So they were in Brazilian national team jerseys, you know. At
Did
the time,
they wear the shirts?
yeah, I think the green one or something.
Green?
But
Green? No, yellow.
Yellow. It was
yeah.
yellow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's something that shows you that at that point,
Yeah.
there's actually a link between football and music.
Bruh, football can touch so many.
And fashion, by the way. Because
So many, yes.
wherever you see Frere, you think about fashion. You know,
Like
what I'm saying?
like I already told you, I like the Nike or Nike brand, you know. So a lot of my sneakers are Nike brands. So
I know
the
that. I know
reason
for
because
sure,
of that, the reason I wear Nike is because I saw the Brazilian team wearing Nike on the jerseys, and most of the players were sponsored by Nike. So I'm like, damn, I feel Brazilian. I'm gonna wear Nike sneakers.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing, and yeah, though, like it's really had an impact on what I do fashion wise, because I now try to mimic the swag of what I saw on the pitch, and I try to incorporate it off the pitch.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
I wear
right.
a lot of short pants.
That's right.
You know, I wear long
Why
socks.
though? Why short pants? Why won't you just go for long pants?
Nah, bro, you don't see footballers wearing long pants on the pitch, man. Apart if like they goalkeepers. Who's looking at goalkeepers? No one.
They don't even wear those any day. They don't wear those any day.
But yeah, one of my other friends like to say, "Hey, is Marco going to a game?" Like, nah, nigga, I'm just wearing short pants, bro. What's wrong with you? And then he likes to make jokes. I mean, he's even walking with the
like
brackets.
Yeah. You know, I think most footballers were known for the brackets thing.
That's weird, though. It's weird how.
I mean,
footballers have brackets.
I play football. I'm supposed to have brackets, but I don't.
None of that.
I
None
don't.
of that. None
know
of
what I'm
that.
saying?
But yeah, with other things like outside of football, like the effect of football with touching media and all this, people really think that football is just football. It touches so many things, and the thing that I've seen that it touches is even with global issues.
Yeah.
Global issues in a sense of HIV. There was a time after the 2010 World Cup or before the 2010 World Cup, there was a time where football boots Nike had red shoelaces. So
that Nike campaign whereby they
Nike red. They call it lace up.
Lace up, yeah.
So the lace up was to show the fight against HIV. So you see, they had to tackle something that was very fashionable in shoelaces, and then also have a meaning behind it. So now, like, you would wear your football boots, there would be whatever color you want, blue.
Come to think of it, it's the same thing that modern day players do when they have to take the knee before the match to support the whole black.
That's
dope. Bro.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So you see, like, media and football, where they met.
I mean, come to think of it, look at players like Neymar.
Yeah.
You know, Neymar has the Jordan tattoo on himself.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, PSG goes and gets this deal with the
Jordan,
brand.
yeah.
And now PSG, like, their jersey is Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
So, and they're the only team in football that I've seen actually wearing Jordan.
Yeah.
Nike.
Like, Jordan, you know, every time you see Jordan, you think basketball.
Yeah.
All the time. That's
but
what
that's I don't know.
I mean, even with the logo itself, it's a basketball player dunking. You know what I'm saying? But now we see that in football.
Yeah.
So
nah, bro. Like, have you seen their kits though? Like, you can wear that. I think even some of their players want to wear their jerseys off the pitch as well.
So you talk about players like Ronaldo R9.
Yeah.
He had his own brand of soccer boots.
Yeah.
David Beckham had his. Zidane had his.
Yes.
Ronaldinho had
Neymar has his right now.
Neymar has his. Yeah. Messi has his. CR7 has
his.
Nando's.
Yeah, bro.
He plays for Man U, by the way.
Yeah,
I had to
no, welcome back, Ronaldo.
I had to put it out there,
for you, Man U guys. But
that's right.
That's right.
That
was right. So you see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's why I had this day, because dog, I see you looking fresh and stuff, and you dress like this
Okay,
because
so you
football.
said I look what?
I'm making him blush.
I give thanks, brother.
But yeah,
that's right.
You see, because you're looking dope. Like
Yeah.
a lot of us have our influence based on how we dress is because we saw another player doing that.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Dog, like
And you for us to be able to see that it's
Yeah.
through media, whether it's
Yes.
print media, television,
Yeah.
radio, whatever, just whatever it is that we see or
Yeah.
try to imitate, it's because we saw it somewhere. Now it brings the media aspect of it into it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there was a point whereby I've been reading a lot in the internet, and I
Yeah.
saw posts about Rihanna linking up with some of the football players.
Yeah.
It started off with Karim Benzema.
Yeah.
They went to clubs.
he's quite fashionable.
Benzema.
Yeah, I actually follow Benzema on
Despite
social
that,
media.
That scandal that he had with Ribery and Nasri.
No, let's leave that. Let's leave that for now. That wasn't good. It wasn't.
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
We're about the good vibes, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Benzema is quite fashionable.
And then
I think he has a deal with Gucci. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but
do you think though they would actually make it to be football related? Say maybe they make Gucci soccer boots.
they actually did make the cross section into football.
Is it?
There's a kit that I think I'll post it on the page, but Juventus.
Oh, the one that they made from
Gucci. That it has a,
recycled. No, there's this. Oh, isn't that one?
no. There's a Gucci Juventus kit. It has that Gucci strap like down the middle, and it's got the G's and all that. And yo, that looks like something you don't want to play with. Like it looks like something like I'm wearing my Juventus Gucci top and
I'm looking flashy.
It's dope. Another fashionable person in football is Hector Bellerin. He used to play for Arsenal. Now he plays, I think, for Real Betis. But his swag, his football swag, his on the field swag and off the field. Oh wow, it's so.
There's
killer.
a link between the two. Yeah.
So you see, like what you were saying with Rihanna,
And then I think she moved from Benzema. He started hanging out with Ronaldo.
Yes.
And moved from Ronaldo to Paulo Dybala. So
Dybala, from
now,
Juventus as well.
You get all that. There's media involved with that. Because paparazzi is almost everywhere.
See, that's where music met football.
And media is there.
My
you know what I'm saying?
nigga, that was silly though. Like, nah, man. Like,
I mean,
there's so much that we can talk about. Like, with all this.
You know, actually, Kobe Bryant was a AC Milan fan.
What, really?
Yeah,
man. You
and
can't
he
trust
was a
these.
Barcelona fan.
Nah,
also.
you can't trust these people, man. Snoop Dogg, I've seen him wear the Juve. I've seen him wear the AC Milan, the Chelsea, the Arsenal. You can't trust these people, man.
But
Snoop Dogg, choose your team now. Otherwise, I'm stopping. I'm not going to listen to your music. Choose your team now. But yeah,
but for real though, Kobe was a diehard Milan fan.
Yeah,
because I think he grew up in Italy.
Yes.
Yeah. So he was a diehard Milan fan, and he was a
dog.
Barcelona fan also.
Oh no, that's dope, bro.
Yeah, that's why you got to see I think Ronaldinho. He was so touched by the loss. Yeah.
No, a lot of these footballers meet up with the fashion icons, the other sporting icons, and
that's right.
musicians.
Yeah.
And whenever that link up comes.
Okay, but now let's. I sort of have something I've always asked myself, right?
Which is
Gerard Piqué, brother. He's married to Shakira.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Hips don't lie.
Shakira's hips don't lie. You know what I'm saying? How is it that Piqué has never celebrated one of his goals with that dance?
Because his hips lie. They lie.
Yeah.
They lie.
Yeah.
I think Piqué must make a song. Oh, my hips lie, and my tempo is bad.
Who must he feature in the song?
Not Shakira.
Definitely.
You can't put a liar and
somebody who's straight.
Yeah, in the same song.
Yeah,
one will be lying, one will be. Never.
I think he might as well go feature Samuel Umtiti. That would be a good combination.
Yeah. Nah, but
no pun intended. Yeah.
Yeah, but this was dope, bro. But where can people get a hold of you, bro?
Okay. I'm currently off the grid. You know what I'm saying? But
the grid? How?
Yeah.
What you mean? You don't have any socials?
That's right. You can
Nah,
only get me
bro,
on
come
WhatsApp.
on, bro. Come on.
I only have
WhatsApp,
like
yeah.
one Instagram account.
I'm gonna put his number down there. Holla at Markz, Rihanna.
Okay, but Riri can.
So yeah, where can they get a hold
yeah,
of you,
it's Markz_Zilla on Instagram.
That's Instagram.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Instagram, and that's it.
That's it. You don't do Twitter,
Nah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please follow Markz. He's got that content, and yeah, man, I would like to give a shout out to also our other, like the people that made this happen.
That's right.
Anti-dope.
That's right.
Anti-dope or anti-dope, like my accent, please
Big
forgive
ups.
me. And yeah, but because we're speaking about fashion and all that, shoes, the football boots we're wearing, I want to end it with a closing quote from one of my favorite midfielders of all time, Andrea Pirlo. I think you like him too.
Pirlo is by far is one of the best passers of the ball.
Yeah.
That
And
I've grew
what
up
did
to
he
watch.
use? He uses his feet.
Yeah.
But with this quote, let me tell you what he says. Andrea Pirlo says, football is not played with your feet.
Only, yeah.
It is played with your mind. Your feet are the tools that you use to play the game.
That's right.
And that's what I want to leave it with. So anyways, man, thank you for watching this episode of It's Not Just Football, because it's really not just football. Shaka! See you next time if it isn't next time. Peace.